Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Before we get going, if you guys can like and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. I'm always putting out videos. I try to do like 2 or 3 a week, help everybody with their Amazon business and things like that. So anyways, today I'm going to tell you guys what you should be sourcing right now, while everybody's more or less on lockdown and confined to our homes and things like that, and how you guys probably should be running your business. So unfortunately for like new sellers, you're probably gated in everything we're allowed to sell right now. You should be really looking at pet food, grocery, and beauty products. As almost everybody knows, in the stores, the Walmarts and Targets of the world and stuff like that, they're not amping up very quickly, restocking their shelves. And I actually did a video on that the other day, and and I feel very confident it's by design, and they are actually protecting themselves from long-term losses by doing so. But anyways, so like right now, grocery is like selling like crazy. I have no problem finding groceries. I mean, there's things that are out of stock in the stores. As everybody knows, there are things you can't find, like say toilet paper, stuff like that. But when it comes to the overall big picture of grocery, there's a ton of opportunity. There's actually a lot of stuff to do. So I've only been sourcing this week Walmart, Target, and grocery outlet. I've talked about Winco in other videos, but they're only letting one person in at a time, and it's like an hour wait to get in the building, and I'm just too busy to wait that long to go in there. So those are the only 3 stores I'm sourcing. And in the past week, since we've been on that lockdown, I'd say actually about in the last 5 days, I've invested over $2,000 in beauty and in grocery largely, and a little bit of like health stuff. Like vitamins. I sold about 20 bottles of vitamins yesterday. I'm selling 60-70 orders a day of grocery products. And I'm even like looking at stuff that I don't normally sell. I've been selling tampons, for example. I just sent in some adult diapers the other day. They haven't gotten to the warehouse yet, but these things are selling incredibly fast. So like when you're outsourcing, don't worry about what you can't find. Like there's a lot of things that I normally sell that are sold out. Like for example, I sell some cereal, some boxed cereal, and that specific one is sold out. So instead of like being crap, I wish they'd have in the cereal. Why can't I get the cereal? I'm scanning stuff that is in the stores. Just yesterday, I was in Walmart for 30 minutes. I spent $300. I think all of it, but about 40 of it was on grocery, and a lot of it was stuff I haven't bought before. I'm just looking to see what's in the store. I'm going up and down every single aisle, because typically there's 3 aisles I go down. Go up and down all the aisles. I'm like, well, I've never scanned this before, and I scan it. I'm sitting in rice, salad dressing. I mean, I've always done like barbecue sauce and stuff like that, but I'm sending that stuff in. Breakfast foods, like just random breakfast foods. And it's stuff that I've never looked to sell before. I've been going through the store because, again, I sell a lot of toys, stuff like that. I'm going through the store. I went through and scanned pet supplies at Walmart and sent in about 6 different ASINs the other day. And I don't usually do pet products at Walmart. I do online, but not usually Walmart. I don't usually scan like soaps, body wash, conditioner, things like that. I found about 12 different ASINs this week to sell there on Amazon. Just seeing what opportunities are available. I don't usually get into vitamins, and it looks like I found about 6 replens on vitamins this week. I found some good clearance stuff too, like some laxative stuff I found. looking in areas I don't normally look at when I'm going through the stores. So there's a ton of opportunity. I usually don't really want to sell like tampons or like adult diapers. It's just not something that really interests me to get into. But again, with a lot of my replens being out of stock, you have to look for stuff. I think I've found 3 replens for tampons, which are stuff that's always in the store. So I'm taking this opportunity. I think in the past week I probably found 30 to 40 replens. Just scanning stuff I don't normally scan, because we all get complacent. We all go in and be like, okay, this, I have this 10 things and this 10 things I always sell, and then just move on and go about my day. But, that's not always going to be an option, because you never know when life happens. So those are the things that I'm finding in the store. Finding condiments are like selling like crazy. Breakfast foods are selling like crazy. Get into tampons, diapers, male diapers. I'm even sitting in some baby formula that I found that looks like it actually could be a replen also. I have some here on my shelf somewhere. So you really need to look out of your comfort zone right now. And you should always be scanning tactical arbitrage right now. I found a lot of this stuff on tactical arbitrage, and then I used Rakuten to get my rebate money, and I'm doing store pickups. I've gone to Target the last 3 days consecutively for store pickups, stuff I bought online to pick up. So because we don't know if we're going to go in full lockdown or not. We might be stuck in our homes, so you have to get the stuff out as soon as you can. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm doing store pickups, stuff I'm buying online, so I can ship it out today, because I don't know what's happening tomorrow. Actually, where I live locally, tomorrow they're supposed to vote if they're going to even allow us out on the streets at all, period. They're talking about doing 100% full lockdown. Cops are already citing people for just commuting. All the companies around town that are still operating, the stores are actually giving them paperwork to show the police officers and the National Guard, because they're deploying the National Guard here in California. But they're giving them documentation to give to our the police force to show that they're actually like not going out being Americans and doing their American thing. So that's what I recommend doing. If you're scanning online, try to do store pickups if you can. Look at things you don't normally look at. Look at tampons, look at diapers, condiments, breakfast foods, things like that. And there's a lot of opportunity still. Right here, what I have here, I have about, I think it was about 70 items. This is my 3rd shipment I'm sending out in 5 days. I'm actually heading to Walmart in like an hour to restock what I sent out, because almost everything I sent out Friday is already sold. So I'm going back to restock the stuff that looks like they could be long-term replens for me. So I hope you guys got some benefits from this video. If you guys can like and subscribe to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.